If you've ever taken a bite of her delicious cakes, cupcakes, or cookies, you're most likely hooked. Deb Poplawski-Wilson of Sweet Leaven Creations is a baker extraordinaire. She's also a wife, mother, and dear friend to many. In July, the same day Deb opened her downtown bakery, she was also given a stark diagnosis: terminal brain cancer. 2 weeks after the initial results, Deb underwent surgery to remove the golf ball-sized brain tumor. She's now taking oral chemotherapy and undergoing radiation at the Foley Cancer Center. Now, less than 2 months from her diagnosis and just a month out from surgery, she's back in the kitchen. Deb offered to share her story with our community to highlight the positive work taking place at the Foley Cancer Center and to let you, her customers, friends, and family know how she's doing.
You know, I've had a lot of experience in hospitals, UVM, Dartmouth, Boston Children's, even down in Dallas when we were on vacation with my daughter. And I have to say, the Foley Cancer Center, they are unbelievably nice, accommodating, caring, loving. You know, they want to know exactly how you're doing and to try to make the best out of the worst situation. And mine, I was diagnosed with a glioblastoma grade 4 aggressive brain cancer that is terminal. So I will die from this some day. It could be 18 months, it could be 6 months, it could be 3 years, or it could be 10 years, or it could be longer. You don't know. So you kind of make the best of every day, and the Foley Cancer Center makes it bearable.
Deb's a warrior in an apron. Her fighting spirit is like a magnetic wave that hits you when you first walk through the door.
Baking is my stress relief, you know, and I also, what I do is I put a lot of TLC into everything I do, be it a small cake, be it a cupcake, some cookies that I'm making, or a wedding cake. You know, I try to get to know what people want and try to do it the best I can. You know, it's relaxing for me, especially when I'm alone, like today, prepping for opening tomorrow. You know, you just kind of get wrapped up in this, and it takes you away.
The terminal brain cancer diagnosis doesn't come served in a pretty box like Debs Cupcakes. Reality at some point takes over for anyone who goes through it.
You ask why me, and I have a feeling it's because I'm supposed to show people, teach them what it is to make the best out of the worst situation, because I'm still wondering why me. And I think a lot of my friends here who have seen what we went through with my daughter, who was a blessing. She was so happy. Her sister is a very happy person too, and you know, she's going to be really successful. They're wondering why, and they cannot make heads or tails of it. And I have to say, my heart goes out to them, because they're hurting possibly even more than I'm hurting, because it makes no sense. You know, you don't know why. And that I learned early on is you can ask why, but the answer is why not? Why not me?
Deb's daughter Maddie would have graduated this past spring from Rutland High. Just before her 16th birthday, Maddie died from complications from hydrocephalus. Maddie is a guiding force behind the bakery. Her favorite colors, yellow and purple, make the bakery bright, welcoming, and positive. Deb knows firsthand through her experience at hospitals with Maddie how important patient funds are for families and patients. The Great Vermont Run, Walk, Relay in September benefits the patient fund at the Foley Cancer Center.
That is extremely important, and I guess I have to refer to my daughter and her care, because she was diagnosed with hydrocephalus in utero and had almost 100 surgeries. And it was that type of patient help, financial services that we benefited from, so that I could have a one-on-one aid after school so that I could work. And you know, for the people who can't afford the massage, the acupuncture, or other types of just services that make you feel better.
With all her experience at hospitals across the Northeast and beyond, Deb says the Foley Cancer Center takes the cake.
It's like walking into your friend's house because they knew who I was, even though I didn't know who they were. I still don't know all their names, but they were so accommodating. It was like no other office that I've been, doctor's office that I've been to. The Foley Center is just amazing. I can't say enough.
Every diagnosis comes with a level of fear and unknown. For Deb, the folks at the Foley Cancer Center are helping alleviate some of that with their support.
They were all accepting, and they took that fear away from you, and they made you comfortable. And they wanted every day, they ask you, how are you doing? How are you feeling? You know, where other places, bigger institutions, you're a number unless you know somebody. And that makes a big difference, is that little hometown touch of walking in, like into your friend's living room, or kitchen.
Inside the bakery, Deb chokes up talking about this community and the outpouring of love she's received since coming forward about the diagnosis. On the walls of the bakery hang dozens of cards, letters, and well wishes.
When I posted it out here in the bakery on Facebook and social media, they just came pouring in, and I've cried many tears because you never realize how much you're loved, and it's touching. There's so many prayers that get you through the hard times, because there are hard times, and I'm a very strong person. I've learned how to put the emotions to the side and deal with the reality, and a lot of people aren't able to do that because we don't talk about death. We talk about cancer, we talk about this disease, that disease, but we never talk about death. And the reality, you have to face it right up front.
Deb's advice to others, no matter what hurdle you face:
you have to take the situation for what it is, good or bad, and just address it as it is and try to make the best of it.